An outside contour line is just the line that follows the exterior or outside of an object. Right? It just shows what the outside looks like. It doesn't give any information about the inside of the object. So the outside contour line creates a shape. So if we have a line that starts here and goes here, that's a line. If we have a line that starts in one place and comes back and ends in the same place, it creates a shape. So here's a line that starts here, it comes back and ends in the same spot, and it creates a little box. So what we're going to do is we're going to create outside contour line drawings of objects, paying attention to the details of the outside edge of the object, but just using one single line. No information on the inside and no shading. So if I was going to make an outside contour line drawing of this jar, I would make a line that shows what the outside looks like. So it might look something like this. So it's a simple line showing the outside contour of the bottle. Now, if something is a little more complicated, it's going to look different. Let's say this bottle. You can see that it has these ribbed edges here. So this outside contour line is going to look different than this one. It's going to have these bumpy edges. So I'm just going to draw part of it. This is pretty big in the frame, but if I'm looking at this one, I might see that lid coming down, and let's see, it comes in, it has a little ridge here, and then it has this rounded shoulder that comes around. Now here's what happens. It goes in and back out. So I'm going to show that in my line. And it comes straight down, it goes in and back out, then it goes down a little bit more, and then look at this, we've got some funky stuff happening here. This is going in and back out. So I'm going to show that it's going in and back out. There's a little ridge, it goes in and back out, and you see what's happening here? And that's what that outside contour line is going to look like. Now, if I were to keep going, it's going to go all the way around and back up. But just so you can see the detail of that outside contour line. Now, to get a really accurate outside contour line, you have to be very observant, right? You have to look at your object really carefully. So if I were to be working on this object, you can see there's some very subtle things happening here. You see this edge right here? Let's move it up a little closer so you can see. All right, that outside contour line is going to show those little bumps that are coming up right there. All right, so we're going to practice this today. We're going to start out with some simple objects. I'm going to show you some pictures, and you can look at those pictures and practice creating these outside contour lines. And then after that, we're going to get a little more challenging and do some other activities with it. But to start with, let's start out with getting some simple outside contour line drawings of some simple objects.